Well, welcome back. You are watching the Sunday Footy Show. I tell you what, we've had to restrain Billy Brownless in the ad break because you are very excited, William.
Oh, we're going to speak to Tom Hawkins very shortly. Kick 5 goals, heels on fire. Cameron and Rowan to each there. Zach Toohey, welcome back, Zach, with 31. Menengola very good on the wing. Guthrie good. Himmelberg kicked 2. They just had no forwards. Himmelberg was the only one there. Good win by the Cats by 35 points. And Thomas Hawkins from Finley joins us over there in Perth. And Hawk, that was a nice win because you were under the pump. I don't know if you guys felt it there, but there was a lot of talk during the week, a lot of doomsayers probably hoping that you would lose, but I knew you'd win.
Can you just get on with the question?
Did you feel all that pressure during the week, Hawk?
Oh, look, to be honest, not really, Bill. We're away from it over here in quarantine in WA, but there certainly comes a lot of pressure and almost expectation, particularly playing in semi-finals when you've finished in the top 4. So there's obviously a lot on the line for both clubs. Yep. It was really good we were able to play more consistent footy because we probably just lacked that the week before. So we've still got plenty to work on.
Yes.
But it's exciting. We're alive and look forward to the challenge on
Friday night. Friday night, mate. Anything can happen in prelim finals, we know that. But it was important to start well. You did that. And also yourself, who probably lowered your colours last time you played against the Giants. But you could just see you wanted to play well and you did.
Yeah, absolutely. I had a great battle with my opponent last time late in the year, Sam Taylor. So it was good to be able to play well and just have an influence on the game. To be honest, it's I've got playing in the forward line or in our forward line. I've got the luxury to play a few multiple roles. So helping out in the ruck, being able to push up the ground a little bit. With having Jez and Asava in our side. So it gives me a bit of flexibility, but it was nice to be able to be more involved in the game.
Can I just ask you about how you analyse that? Because I thought you were so proactive, you're on the move, you almost positioned Taylor to where you wanted him to be. The work that goes into preparing for an opponent that maybe got the better of you last time.
Yeah, to be honest, Kane, I don't often spend a lot of time on particular players and opposition guys that I might come across because I've played a lot of footy on most players. Unless someone new comes into a system or into a side, I usually only get them for small periods. So I generally know the players I'm playing on quite well, but it's about I focus on myself off the back of poor form or poor game. So for me, it was just about getting moving and getting involved as much as I can in the game. So from a personal point of view, that's what I try and do.
Hey, Tom, watching Paddy Dangerfield at the moment, I don't think he's at his best, but I thought there was some great signs late in the game, how hard he's working, and even the little things that he's trying to do. There was a great chase down tackle, I'm sure will come up on the review. So, yeah, I've seen more dynamic games, but he works his backside off to get himself into form, I think, at the moment.
Yeah, well picked up, Lloydie, because I thought he was fantastic. Obviously, the Giants have got some key players through the middle, but his ability, as you've seen just there, to win the contested football, get it going our way, and also just the defensive work. So he was, they obviously put a bit of time into him. Matt de Boer went to him early in the game, and he worked through that and was still able to have an influence, which is all you can ask from a leader through the middle of the ground.
Tom, 15 seasons into this AFL career now, the guys were just debating before, are you still at the peak of your powers? Do you feel you are? I mean, you've again leading now, as we speak after the 2 finals you've played, the goal kicking list for the season itself. But do you feel you're still at your absolute best?
Yeah, I still feel confident each week that I can go out and perform at a high level. Certainly, I'm encouraged by the fact that our side has had success, is having success. We've had a good season this year. I still feel physically able to go and perform, and to be honest, I'm loving playing football. I feel like I've got a really nice balance, but being away on a trip with a a club that I really enjoy, right from the players to the staff. It certainly makes it an enjoyable place to be. So, I think for me, when I'm not enjoying my football, or I start to find that it becomes a bit of a struggle, is when I think time will be up for me.
In this defensive-minded football at the moment, everybody needs a designated kicker. We saw Daniel and Rich doing it so well last night. Yours is Zach Toohey. Came back into the side, 31 disposals, 88% by foot. He's in the conversation with those other two guys. I think they're the top 3 kicks in the game, but to have him back and to hit the ground running the other night was brilliant.
Yeah, he started a lot of our attacking change, Zach. He's very good defensively, but his ability to be able to find teammates, distribute and just challenge the opposition off half-back is key to us playing well. So it was great for him to come straight back in and have an impact off the back of a hamstring injury. So, it was nice to have his experience and class back there for sure.
Hey, Tom, is it worst case scenario for you for a Geelong Western Bulldogs grand final? Because this could cause an absolute split in your family, couldn't it?
I was wondering where you're going with that, DJ. It would. There she is. Our daughter Primrose has got a real fascination with Marcus Bontempelli dolls. So she's about 50-50 cats, dogs, but she'll actually be watching this. I told the girls I'll FaceTime them once I'm done. But hello, Mimi, Belle, and Emma and the rest of the family. But they will be a bit divided.
Well, the big mystery is, and solve it, who gave her the Marcus Bontempelli doll?
A lady, Shirley, who looks after our girls, has become almost a part of our family. She's a big Bulldog supporter, and she believes in trying to brainwash the kids from an early age. So she's got them on the doggies bandwagon, and I'm slowly clawing them back, but it's taking a bit of time.
Well done, Hawk. Beautiful family man he is, of course, and Em runs the ship out there. Let's have a look at the votes, and look who's on top. Oh, yes, Tomahawk with 8. Zach Toohey, outstanding. Reece Stanley was very, very good and doesn't get a lot of praise, but thanks, Paul. He was very, very good, old Reecey boy. Lockie Whitfield was good for the Giants.
And Hawk, before Bill reads a prize list out, we're having this debate before or after Joel. I'll ask that question after you, Bill.
But that one too, yes. The Callaway golf balls, they are. Oh, he plays good golf too down there at Barwon Heads.
Are you a 4, Tom, or something?
Oh, currently, but I'm not quite in the zone at the moment, TJ. I haven't been getting out there. I'd love to be able to be on the course a bit more. But
right, yeah. Travis Matthew caps. Hang on, Hawk. I've got to give these prizes out. Travis Matthew caps there. The Aquila shoes and clothing, magnificent. The bar fridge from Bar Fridges Australia. You'll love that, Hawk. The Ricks Eyewear there. They are magnificent. Dinner for 2. You can take M to platform 28. If you're not going to the Cremorne Hotel, take it to platform 28. And the fire pit you can have out there on the farm from AMFX. Fantastic, 100% Australian made. And also you must send a cheerio to Jumping Jack Hawkins, your old man, of course.
Yes, our best, Bill. I haven't spoken to the old man. I spoke to him yesterday, but happy Father's Day, Dad. And to all the dads out there, hope you have a wonderful day.
Hawk, we're about to go to a break, but the next captain after Joel Selwood, is there an obvious choice at Geelong?
There's probably a number of players that could take the mantle over from Joel. I think Tom Stewart, Mark Blitzarves, Mitch Duncan are 3 candidates. Cam Guthrie. We've actually got a lot of leaders that are emerging through the ranks. So it'll be really interesting. It'll be weird without seeing Joel as captain, but eventually there'll become a time when he has to hand the reins over, and I think we've got plenty of guys that could take the role on.
Marcus Bontempelli would solve a few issues. Hey, Tom, thanks very much for your time. Great to catch up with you. Enjoy the rest of your stay in Perth, and from your point of view, you're hoping that's another 2 or 3 weeks.
Yep.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Good
I
on you,
appreciate
mate.
that.
On your
Thank
Hawk.
you.